Are you ever plagued by that nagging voice inside your head? The one that whispers, "You're not good enough?" Or maybe it shouts it loud and clear, drowning out your confidence and drowning you in self-doubt? So you're not alone. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we embark on a journey together to unravel the threads of self-doubt and weave a tapestry of self-belief. Imagine waking up every morning with a sense of purpose and confidence, knowing that you are capable of achieving your dreams. It's not just a dream, it's possible, and we're here to show you how. Think about it for a moment. What if you could silence that inner critic and replace it with a cheerleader rooting for your success? What if you could tap into a wellspring of self-assurance that propels you forward, no matter the obstacles? At Wisdom Woven, we believe in the power of transformation. We're not just here to talk about overcoming self-doubt. We're here to guide you on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Together, we'll explore ancient wisdom and modern techniques to help you break free from the shackles of self-doubt and embrace your true potential. But this journey isn't just about finding confidence. It's about finding yourself. It's about peeling back the layers of doubt and fear to uncover the radiant soul beneath. And along the way, you'll discover that you are far more capable, resilient, and worthy than you ever imagined. So, buckle up and get ready for a ride unlike any other. This isn't your typical self-help video. This is a roadmap to a better, brighter future. And with your support, we're aiming for 1,000 likes. Not just for the numbers, but as a testament to the impact we can have when we come together in pursuit of growth and transformation. Get ready to embark on the journey of a lifetime. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where self-belief is not just a destination, but a way of life. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's make magic happen together. Lesson 1: Understanding self-doubt, roots and causes. Self-doubt. We've all experienced it at some point in our lives. That nagging voice in the back of our minds questioning our abilities, our worth, our decisions. But where does it come from? What are its roots? Understanding the origins of self-doubt is the first step towards overcoming it. Think back to a time when you doubted yourself. Maybe it was before a big presentation, or when starting a new job, or perhaps in the midst of a challenging relationship. What triggered that doubt? Was it fear of failure? Comparison to others? Past experiences of criticism or rejection? Recognizing these triggers can help unravel the complex web of self-doubt. It's important to realize that self-doubt often stems from our innate desire to protect ourselves. Our brains are wired to seek safety and avoid risk. So when faced with uncertainty or unfamiliar territory, doubt creeps in as a defense mechanism. It's a way for our minds to signal caution and avoid potential harm. But here's the thing. While self-doubt may initially seem like a protective shield, it often ends up holding us back. It becomes a barrier to growth and fulfillment, preventing us from pursuing our dreams and reaching our full potential. So how do we break free from this cycle? One key is to recognize that self-doubt is not an inherent trait, but rather a learned behavior. It's influenced by our upbringing, societal norms, and past experiences. We internalize messages from our environment, whether from family, peers, or media, that shape our beliefs about ourselves and our capabilities. Moreover, self-doubt thrives in the absence of self-awareness. When we're disconnected from our thoughts and feelings, it's easy for doubt to take hold and spiral out of control. That's why cultivating mindfulness, the practice of being present and non-judgmental, is crucial in overcoming self-doubt. Another contributing factor to self-doubt is the tendency to compare ourselves to others. In today's hyper-connected world, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of social comparison, constantly measuring our worth against the highlight reels of others' lives. But this comparison is often based on incomplete information, leading to distorted perceptions of reality. Moreover, self-doubt is fueled by perfectionism, the relentless pursuit of flawlessness and fear of failure. We set impossibly high standards for ourselves and berate ourselves when we inevitably fall short. But perfection is an illusion, and the quest for it only breeds dissatisfaction and unhappiness. In summary, self-doubt arises from a combination of factors: fear of failure, comparison to others, past experiences, societal pressures, and perfectionism. Understanding these roots is the first step towards overcoming self-doubt and reclaiming our confidence and self-belief. So stay tuned as we delve deeper into how Buddhism offers insights and practices to combat self-doubt and foster a sense of inner peace and empowerment. Lesson 2: Buddhist Perspectives on the Self and Self-Doubt. In the journey to overcome self-doubt, exploring different perspectives can be immensely enlightening. Buddhism, with its rich philosophy, offers profound insights into the nature of the self and how it intertwines with doubt. Imagine this. You're standing on the shore of a vast ocean, and the waves represent the thoughts and emotions that constantly ebb and flow within you. Buddhism teaches us that the self, much like these waves, is impermanent and ever-changing. This realization is the first step towards understanding self-doubt. In Buddhist philosophy, the concept of an enduring, unchanging self is challenged. Instead, the self is seen as a dynamic process, a collection of ever-changing thoughts, feelings, and sensations. This perspective can be liberating when dealing with self-doubt because it reminds us that doubt is not a fixed trait but a passing phenomenon. Just as the waves eventually return to the ocean, our doubts can be acknowledged and allowed to dissipate. Furthermore, Buddhism emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings. This interconnectedness implies that our sense of self is not isolated but deeply intertwined with the world around us. When we understand that we are not separate from others, it becomes easier to see that our doubts are not unique or insurmountable. We are all part of the same ocean of existence, facing similar challenges and uncertainties. Moreover, Buddhist teachings highlight the role of the ego in perpetuating self-doubt. The ego, or the sense of a separate self, constantly seeks validation and security. It fears failure and craves approval, leading to feelings of inadequacy and doubt. By understanding the nature of the ego and its tendencies, we can begin to loosen its grip on our minds and cultivate a more confident and resilient sense of self. Another key concept in Buddhism is the idea of emptiness or sunyata. Far from being a nihilistic void, emptiness teaches us that all phenomena are empty of inherent existence. This means that our sense of self and our doubts are ultimately illusory, devoid of any fixed essence. Understanding emptiness can help us loosen the tight grasp of self-doubt by realizing its fundamental insubstantiality. Furthermore, Buddhist practices such as meditation and mindfulness offer practical tools for dealing with self-doubt. Through meditation, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment or judgment. This awareness allows us to see our doubts more clearly and respond to them with wisdom and compassion. Similarly, mindfulness helps us stay present in the moment, reducing the power of past regrets and future anxieties that fuel self-doubt. In summary, Buddhism provides a wealth of perspectives and practices for understanding and overcoming self-doubt. By recognizing the impermanent nature of the self, understanding our interconnectedness with others, and cultivating mindfulness and compassion, we can gradually free ourselves from the grip of doubt and live with greater confidence and authenticity. As we continue on this journey, may we remember the words of the Buddha: "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." Lesson 3: The Power of Mindfulness, Cultivating Self-Awareness. In a world that often feels like a whirlwind of chaos, finding peace within ourselves can seem like an impossible task. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking that inner peace lies within your own mind? That's where mindfulness comes in. It's not just a buzzword or a passing trend. It's a powerful tool for cultivating self-awareness and overcoming self-doubt. Imagine this: you're sitting in a quiet room, focusing all your attention on the sensation of your breath as it moves in and out of your body. Your mind begins to quiet down, and you become acutely aware of the present moment, free from the chatter of worries and self-criticisms. This is the magic of mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and engaged in the here and now. But how does mindfulness help us overcome self-doubt? Well, for starters, it allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment. Instead of getting caught up in negative self-talk, we learn to simply acknowledge our thoughts and let them pass by like clouds in the sky. This helps us break free from the cycle of self-doubt and cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity. Moreover, mindfulness teaches us to become more attuned to our inner experiences, including the physical sensations, emotions, and thoughts that arise within us. By developing this heightened awareness, we can start to recognize the patterns and triggers that fuel our self-doubt, allowing us to respond to them with greater wisdom and compassion. Think of mindfulness as a flashlight that shines a light on the darkest corners of your mind. It illuminates the subconscious beliefs and fears that feed into your self-doubt, empowering you to challenge and transform them. As you cultivate mindfulness, you'll find yourself becoming more resilient in the face of adversity, more accepting of yourself and others, and more attuned to the beauty and wonder of life. But perhaps the most transformative aspect of mindfulness is its ability to anchor us in the present moment. When we're constantly ruminating on the past or worrying about the future, we rob ourselves of the joy and potential that exists in the here and now. Mindfulness invites us to let go of our attachments to the past and future, allowing us to fully embrace the richness of each moment as it unfolds. So how can you incorporate mindfulness into your daily life? It's simpler than you might think. You can start by setting aside just a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness meditation, focusing on your breath or a specific sensation in your body. As you become more comfortable with the practice, you can gradually expand it to include everyday activities like eating, walking, or even washing the dishes. Remember, mindfulness is not about striving for perfection or achieving some lofty state of enlightenment. It's about showing up fully in each moment with an open heart and a curious mind. So give yourself permission to be imperfect, to stumble and fall, and to simply be human. In the end, it's the journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance that matters most. As we continue on our journey to overcome self-doubt, let us embrace the power of mindfulness as a guiding light along the way. Together, we can cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness, compassion, and resilience, paving the path to greater confidence and inner peace. Lesson 4. The practice of loving kindness, Metta, embracing yourself. In the hustle and bustle of life, amidst the cacophony of expectations and demands, have you ever stopped to truly embrace yourself? Imagine this, a moment of quiet reflection, where you acknowledge your own worth, your own goodness, just as you are. That's what loving kindness, or Metta in Buddhism, is all about. It's a practice that invites you to extend compassion and love not just to others, but crucially to yourself. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, feeling a tad groggy, maybe a bit overwhelmed by the day ahead. Instead of immediately diving into your to-do list, you take a deep breath and offer yourself a simple wish. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease. These words, this intention, sets the tone for your day. It's like giving yourself a warm hug from within. Now, you might be wondering, why is it so important to love ourselves in this way? Well, think of it like this. When you're on an airplane, they always instruct you to put on your own oxygen mask before assisting others. Similarly, cultivating self-love isn't selfish. It's essential. It's about nourishing your own well-being so that you can show up more fully for others. But how do we practice loving kindness towards ourselves in a world that often emphasizes self-criticism and comparison? It starts with small, intentional acts of kindness. Maybe it's offering yourself a gentle smile in the mirror instead of nitpicking at perceived flaws. Maybe it's taking a moment to appreciate your body for all that it does for you, regardless of its shape or size. Loving kindness towards oneself is also about acknowledging our common humanity. We all make mistakes, we all struggle at times. It's part of being human. So instead of berating ourselves for our imperfections, we can offer ourselves the same understanding and compassion that we would to a dear friend facing similar challenges. And here's the beauty of the Metta practice. The more you cultivate love and compassion for yourself, the more naturally it flows outwards to others. It's like a ripple effect, spreading kindness and warmth wherever it goes. So by nourishing your own self-love, you're not just benefiting yourself, but you're also contributing to a kinder, more compassionate world. In the fast-paced frenzy of modern life, it's easy to overlook the importance of self-care and self-compassion. But in the gentle embrace of loving kindness, we find refuge, we find solace. It's a reminder that amidst the chaos, there is always a sanctuary within ourselves, a place of unwavering love and acceptance. So, as you go about your day, remember this: you are worthy of love, just as you are. Take a moment to pause, to breathe, to offer yourself a simple wish. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease. In these moments of self-kindness, you'll find the strength to overcome self-doubt and embrace the limitless potential that resides within you. Lesson 5: Impermanence and Self-Doubt. Embracing change. In life, change is the only constant. Think about it. Everything around us is in a state of flux, from the seasons shifting to the cells renewing in our bodies. Yet, despite this universal truth, we often find ourselves resisting change, clinging desperately to what is familiar and known. But what if we told you that embracing change is the key to overcoming self-doubt? Imagine a tree swaying gently in the breeze. It doesn't resist the wind. Instead, it bends and flexes, adapting to the changing forces around it. In much the same way, when we learn to embrace the impermanence of life, we free ourselves from the shackles of self-doubt. Consider this: every moment is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Just as the caterpillar must undergo a metamorphosis to become a butterfly, we too must embrace change to reach our full potential. It's not always easy, of course. Change can be scary and uncertain, but it's also where we find our greatest opportunities for self-discovery and growth. Buddhism teaches us to see change not as a threat, but as a natural part of life. The concept of impermanence, or anicca in Pali, reminds us that nothing in this world is permanent. Our thoughts, feelings, and circumstances are constantly shifting, and when we cling to them, we only sow the seeds of self-doubt. Think about a time when you resisted change. Maybe it was a job loss or the end of a relationship. How did it make you feel? Chances are you felt anxious, fearful, and unsure of yourself. But what if, instead of resisting, you had embraced the change as an opportunity for growth? What if you had approached it with curiosity and openness, trusting that whatever comes next is meant to be? Embracing impermanence doesn't mean denying our emotions or pretending that everything is fine. It means acknowledging the reality of change and learning to ride its waves with grace and resilience. Like a surfer navigating the ocean, we must learn to flow with the currents of life, trusting in our ability to adapt and thrive. So how can we embrace impermanence in our daily lives? One way is through the practice of mindfulness. By staying present in the moment, we can cultivate an awareness of the ever-changing nature of reality. Instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, we can learn to appreciate the beauty of each fleeting moment. Another practice is to cultivate gratitude for the impermanence of life. Instead of mourning the loss of what was, we can celebrate the opportunity for new beginnings. Like the cherry blossoms that bloom briefly before falling to the ground, we can learn to cherish the fleeting beauty of each moment, knowing that it will never come again. In the end, embracing impermanence is about letting go of our attachment to the way things should be and learning to accept them as they are. It's about finding peace in the midst of uncertainty and trusting in the wisdom of the universe. So the next time you find yourself struggling with self-doubt, remember, change is not the enemy, but the gateway to growth and self-discovery. Embrace it, and watch as your doubts melt away like morning mist in the light of the rising sun. Lesson 6: The role of meditation in overcoming self-doubt. In the quest to overcome self-doubt and cultivate a deep sense of self-belief, one powerful tool stands out: meditation. Picture this. You're sitting comfortably, surrounded by a serene ambience, with nothing but the gentle sound of your breath. This is the magic of meditation, a practice that not only calms the mind but also empowers you to confront and conquer your inner doubts. Imagine your mind as a vast landscape, cluttered with the debris of negative thoughts and insecurities. Meditation acts as a gentle breeze, sweeping away these mental cobwebs and leaving behind a sense of clarity and peace. As you delve deeper into the practice, you'll discover that meditation isn't just about sitting still. It's about journeying inward, exploring the depths of your consciousness, and uncovering the limitless potential that resides within. Now, you might be wondering, how exactly does meditation help me overcome self-doubt? Well, let's break it down. At its core, self-doubt thrives on the chaos of our thoughts, the incessant chatter that tells us we're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough. Meditation disrupts this cycle by teaching us to observe our thoughts without judgment. Instead of getting tangled up in negative self-talk, we learn to acknowledge these thoughts and let them pass like clouds in the sky. But that's not all. Through regular meditation practice, you'll develop a profound sense of self-awareness, an ability to recognize the patterns of thought that fuel your self-doubt. With this newfound awareness, you can begin to challenge these negative patterns and replace them with more positive and empowering beliefs. Think of meditation as a gym workout for your mind. Just as you sculpt your body through physical exercise, meditation helps you strengthen your mental muscles, resilience, focus, and self-compassion. And just like any workout routine, consistency is key. The more you practice meditation, the more profound its effects will be. Now, you might be thinking, but I've tried meditation before, and it just doesn't work for me. And that's okay. Like any skill, meditation takes time and patience to master. Start with just a few minutes a day, gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable. And remember, there's no right or wrong way to meditate. It's all about finding what works best for you. So, if you're ready to silence the voice of doubt and awaken the inner confidence that lies dormant within you, why not give meditation a try? With each moment of stillness, you'll inch closer to a profound transformation, one that transcends self-doubt and paves the way for a life filled with courage, clarity, and unwavering self-belief. Lesson 7: The role of meditation in overcoming self-doubt. In the serene silence of your own mind lies a profound tool for overcoming self-doubt: meditation. Picture this. Amidst life's chaos, you find a tranquil space just for you. Here, you're not escaping reality. You're diving deep within yourself. Meditation isn't about magically erasing doubts. It's about befriending them. Imagine sitting comfortably, eyes gently closed, focusing on your breath. As thoughts emerge, you notice them without judgment, like clouds passing in the sky. This simple act fosters a profound shift in how you relate to your doubts. Instead of being consumed, you observe them with a gentle curiosity. Meditation is your sanctuary, where you reclaim your inner peace. In this fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But through meditation, you learn to anchor yourself in the present moment. As you sit in stillness, you realize that the only moment that truly exists is now. The past is but memories, the future mere possibilities. Here and now, you're free from the grip of self-doubt. With each inhale and exhale, you cultivate a sense of calm that transcends the chaos around you. Through meditation, you discover the power of self-awareness. As you observe your thoughts, you become intimately acquainted with the patterns of your mind. You start to discern the whispers of self-doubt from the voice of your true self. This newfound awareness is liberating. You no longer blindly accept your doubts as reality. You question them, challenge them, and ultimately transcend them. But meditation is more than just observing thoughts. It's about nurturing compassion for yourself. As you sit in stillness, you extend kindness to every part of your being, even the doubts. You recognize that self-doubt is not a flaw but a facet of your humanity. With each breath, you offer yourself the gift of acceptance and love. In the depths of meditation, you tap into a wellspring of inner strength. As you confront your doubts head-on, you realize that you are so much more than them. You are resilient, courageous, and inherently worthy. With each moment of stillness, you reaffirm your innate goodness. Meditation is your sacred journey inward, where you uncover the wisdom that resides within you. Here, you find answers not in the external world, but in the depths of your own being. As you quiet the noise of the outside world, you hear the whispers of your inner truth growing louder. In the stillness of meditation, you become a witness to the dance of impermanence. You observe how thoughts, emotions, and sensations arise and pass away, like waves on the ocean. This realization is profoundly liberating. You understand that self-doubt, too, is impermanent. It may visit you from time to time, but it can never define you. Through meditation, you cultivate resilience in the face of self-doubt. You learn to ride the waves of uncertainty with grace and courage. Instead of resisting doubt, you embrace it as a teacher, guiding you on the path of self-discovery. In the silence of meditation, you connect with something greater than yourself. Whether you call it the universe, higher power, or simply the interconnectedness of all beings, you feel a sense of belonging and purpose. You realize that you are never alone, that countless others have walked this path before you. Meditation is your sanctuary, your refuge from the storms of self-doubt. Here, you find solace in the midst of chaos, clarity in the midst of confusion. As you deepen your practice, you discover that the answers you seek have been within you all along. In the stillness of meditation, you awaken to your true essence. You realize that you are not defined by your doubts or fears, but by the boundless potential that resides within you. With each moment of mindfulness, you step into the fullness of who you are. So, my friend, I invite you to embark on this sacred journey of self-discovery. Take a seat, close your eyes, and breathe. In the depths of meditation, you'll find the keys to overcoming self-doubt and unlocking the limitless potential that lies within you. Lesson 8: Letting Go, Non-Attachment, and Self-Doubt. In the journey of overcoming self-doubt, there's a profound concept from Buddhism that can truly transform our perspective: non-attachment. Imagine carrying a heavy bag full of doubts, fears, and insecurities everywhere you go. It weighs you down, makes every step a struggle. But what if you could let go of that burden? What if you could lighten your load and walk freely? That's the essence of non-attachment. Think about a balloon tied to your wrist. As long as you hold on tightly, it stays with you. But the moment you release your grip, it soars effortlessly into the sky. Similarly, when we learn to let go of our attachments to self-doubt, we allow ourselves to soar beyond our limitations. Non-attachment doesn't mean denying or repressing our emotions. It's about observing them without getting entangled in their web. Picture yourself sitting by a riverbank, watching leaves float by. You acknowledge their presence, but you don't try to catch or cling to them. In the same way, we can observe our doubts and fears without letting them define us. When we cling too tightly to our doubts, we give them power over us. They become like shackles, holding us back from reaching our full potential. But when we practice non-attachment, we loosen those chains and set ourselves free. One of the keys to cultivating non-attachment is mindfulness. By bringing our awareness to the present moment, we can see our thoughts and emotions more clearly. We realize that they're just passing phenomena, not permanent aspects of our identity. Imagine yourself standing in a field, watching clouds drift across the sky. Some are dark and heavy, while others are light and airy. You recognize that they're all temporary, fleeting shapes in the vast expanse above you. In the same way, our doubts and insecurities are just passing clouds in the sky of our consciousness. Non-attachment doesn't mean becoming indifferent or apathetic. It's about finding a balance between caring deeply and letting go lightly. It's like holding a bird in your hand. You cherish its presence, but you also know that it's meant to fly freely. As we cultivate non-attachment, we become more resilient in the face of challenges. We no longer cling desperately to our self-image or validation from others. Instead, we find our worth within ourselves, independent of external circumstances. Imagine yourself standing on the shore, facing the vast ocean before you. You feel small yet connected to something much greater than yourself. In that moment, you realize that you are not defined by your doubts or limitations. You are part of a larger whole, flowing with the rhythm of life. Non-attachment is a practice, not a destination. It requires patience, compassion, and self-awareness. Like tending to a garden, we must nurture it regularly to see its fruits blossom. But with dedication and perseverance, we can gradually release the grip of self-doubt and embrace the freedom that comes with non-attachment. So, dear friends, as you continue on your journey of self-discovery, remember the power of letting go. Embrace the wisdom of non-attachment and watch as your doubts dissolve like morning mist in the light of the rising sun. Lesson 9. Finding inner peace, the middle way. In a world that often feels like a whirlwind of chaos and confusion, finding inner peace can seem like an impossible task. But what if I told you that the key to inner peace lies within the very core of your being? Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Picture this: a serene lake nestled amidst towering mountains, reflecting the beauty of the surrounding landscape. Just like this tranquil scene, inner peace is a state of harmony and balance within ourselves. But how do we find it amidst the hustle and bustle of everyday life? Buddhism offers us a profound insight into the path of inner peace through the concept of the middle way. It's not about extremes or striving for perfection. Instead, it's about finding balance in all aspects of our lives. Imagine walking on a tightrope suspended between two cliffs. On one side lies the pitfall of excess, where we're consumed by greed, desire, and attachment. On the other side lies the abyss of deprivation, where we're plagued by self-denial, austerity, and repression. But right in the middle lies the middle way, a path of moderation, mindfulness, and contentment. The middle way teaches us to embrace life fully, without clinging to pleasure or avoiding pain. It encourages us to enjoy the simple pleasures of existence while also accepting the inevitable challenges that come our way. Think about the times when you felt most at peace with yourself and the world around you. Perhaps it was during a quiet moment of meditation, a leisurely stroll in nature, or a heartfelt conversation with a loved one. These are all glimpses of the middle way in action, moments when we're fully present and in harmony with the present moment. But finding inner peace isn't just about finding it for ourselves. It's also about extending that peace to others. Just as a single pebble creates ripples that spread across a pond, our inner peace can have a ripple effect, touching the lives of those around us. So, as we navigate the ups and downs of life, let us remember the wisdom of the middle way. Let us strive for balance, moderation, and mindfulness in all that we do. And in doing so, may we discover a profound sense of inner peace that radiates outward, transforming not only our own lives but the world around us. Lesson 10. Building a supportive community, Sangha and self-belief. In the vast landscape of overcoming self-doubt, one beacon shines brightly: community. Welcome to the transformative power of Sangha, where belief in oneself is not just an individual journey but a collective endeavor. Think about a time when you felt lost, unsure of your abilities, questioning every step. Imagine having a group of individuals by your side, not to judge or criticize, but to lift you up, to remind you of your inherent worth. That's the essence of Sangha. Sangha, rooted in Buddhist tradition, is more than just a group of people. It's a sanctuary where doubts are dissolved and self-belief flourishes. It's a space where vulnerability is met with compassion, where shared experiences illuminate the path to self-discovery. Picture yourself in a circle of kindred spirits, each with their own struggles and triumphs. In this circle, there's no room for comparison or competition, only camaraderie and genuine support. Here, you're not alone in your journey. You're part of a tapestry of resilience and growth. Imagine the synergy that arises when individuals come together with a common purpose to cultivate self-belief and empower one another. In Sangha, every voice matters, every story is valued. It's a microcosm of unity in diversity, where differences are celebrated and connections deepen. Close your eyes and envision the energy of Sangha, a vibrant mosaic of hope, resilience, and unwavering faith. It's a place where doubts dissolve into the shared belief that each person is inherently capable and worthy. In the embrace of Sangha, authenticity reigns supreme. Here, you're encouraged to show up as you are, without masks or pretense. It's a sanctuary where vulnerability is not seen as weakness but as a gateway to profound transformation. Imagine the ripple effect of belonging to a supportive community like Sangha. As you receive encouragement and affirmation, you're inspired to pay it forward, to uplift others on their journey towards self-belief. Sangha is more than a support system. It's a catalyst for personal and collective evolution. It's a reminder that we're interconnected, that our individual growth contributes to the flourishing of the whole. In the tapestry of life, Sangha is the thread that binds us together, the thread of empathy, understanding, and unconditional acceptance. It's a refuge where doubts are dispelled, and the flame of self-belief is reignited. As you navigate the complexities of self-doubt, remember the power of community, the power of Sangha. In the company of kindred spirits, you'll find solace, strength, and the unwavering belief that you're capable of overcoming any obstacle. Together, let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Let's cultivate a community where self-doubt withers in the light of collective resilience and unwavering faith. Welcome to Sangha, where self-belief is not just a destination but a shared commitment to growth, connection, and boundless possibility. Join us as we journey together towards a future filled with courage, confidence, and unwavering self-belief. Conclusion: your path to self-belief and continuous growth. In the grand tapestry of life, woven with threads of hope, resilience, and discovery, your journey to self-belief is a radiant thread, gleaming with the promise of endless possibilities. As we conclude our exploration, let's bask in the glow of newfound wisdom and chart a course for the future, where self-doubt no longer holds sway. Imagine a world where the whispers of self-doubt are drowned out by the resounding chorus of self-assurance. This world is not a distant fantasy but a tangible reality within your grasp. It begins with a single step, a commitment to nurturing the seeds of self-belief planted deep within your soul. In the mosaic of existence, each of us is an irreplaceable piece, contributing our unique hues and contours to the masterpiece of humanity. Embrace your individuality, for therein lies your strength. Let the symphony of your dreams echo through the corridors of doubt, guiding you toward the shores of self-empowerment. As we bid farewell to the shores of uncertainty, let us carry with us the teachings of the past, the joys of the present, and the aspirations of the future. For in every moment lies the potential for transformation, for growth, for transcendence. Remember, dear traveler, that the path to self-belief is not a solitary journey but a communal endeavor. Seek solace in the embrace of kindred spirits, for in their reflection, you shall find the courage to illuminate the darkest recesses of your being. As the sun sets on this chapter of exploration, let us greet the dawn of a new beginning with open arms and open hearts. For the journey to self-belief is not a destination but a perpetual odyssey, where each triumph and setback serves as a beacon, guiding us ever closer to the shores of self-realization. In the symphony of existence, may your melody be one of self-love, self-compassion, and self-acceptance. For in embracing your own worth, you pave the way for others to do the same, creating ripples of empowerment that reverberate throughout the cosmos. So, my fellow voyagers, let us embark upon this noble quest with renewed vigor and unwavering resolve. Let us dare to dream, to aspire, to become the architects of our own destiny. For in believing in ourselves, we unlock the infinite potential that lies dormant within each of us. And when the winds of doubt threaten to extinguish the flame of hope, remember this: you are not alone. Draw strength from the countless souls who have walked this path before you, their footsteps lighting the way toward a brighter tomorrow. In the cathedral of your heart, may the flames of self-belief burn ever bright, casting out the shadows of insecurity and illuminating the path to self-actualization. For in believing in yourself, you affirm your inherent worthiness to walk this earth with pride and purpose. So, my dear friends, as we bid adieu to this chapter of exploration, let us carry forth the torch of self-belief, igniting the hearts of all who cross our path. For in the tapestry of life, each thread, no matter how humble, contributes to the rich tapestry of human experience. And so, dear friends, as we embark upon the next leg of our journey, let us do so with courage, with conviction, and with an unwavering belief in the boundless potential that resides within each and every one of us. For in the garden of self-belief, the seeds of greatness await only to be nurtured by the light of our own conviction. In closing, remember this: the journey to self-belief is not a sprint but a marathon, a test of endurance and resilience. So, pace yourself, dear traveler, and know that with each step, you draw closer to the radiant shores of self-realization. Until we meet again, may your hearts be filled with the gentle whisper of self-belief, guiding you ever onward toward the stars.